Hello everyone, this is Shan Heather, and in this video we are going to do a gaming performance test of the Moto G Stylus 2025 smartphone by playing few of the most high-end heavy graphics game on the highest possible graphics setting. We will also monitor the battery performance and whether we are going to face any heating issue or not. So here we go. So for this testing purpose, we have set the screen refresh rate to 120Hz. Right now the battery percentage is 71 and we will use Motorola's games application to play all of these games on our device. So these are the games we got today here on our Moto G Stylus 2025. If you would like me to play and test any other game, then feel free to join the channel membership and then you can request any of the games that you would like me to play on this phone and I will make the video especially for you. So first of all, let's start with Injustice 2. So here in the games widget you can see we have selected the turbo performance mode. Here is the FPS counter. So the graphics quality is looking good enough. Gameplay is pretty nice, no frame drops or lagging is happening.
Ready for more fun?
As you can see, we are getting around 60 FPS here. In the FPS meter it's fluctuating between 45-60. But during the gameplay you can't see the FPS drop, it's looking pretty smooth. But we are not getting more than 60 FPS, that's for sure. Even though this game can run at 120 FPS, up to 120 FPS, depending on the smartphone we got, we are getting 60 FPS here on our Moto G Stylus 2025.
Ready to quit yet?
So once again you can see no frame drops or lagging was happening. So far everything was nice and smooth, and as you can see here in the game widget we are getting 60 FPS in the FPS meter. In the beginning, at that time it was fluctuating a bit around 45 to 60, but this time it's mostly around 60 FPS as you can see here.
Mediocrity is killing me. Can't fight a god. Average conduct.
So now let's play Call of Duty Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of Call of Duty Mobile you can see high graphics with very high frame rate is selected. Okay, so the maximum possible graphics setting available is high only. So let's go with high, and in terms of frame rate I can select max with high frame rate. So this is the graphics setting I'm going to use to play Call of Duty Mobile, and let's see how good it's going to be. Here in the download manager you can see we have downloaded the HD resource pack to play all of these games, and now let's do this. The graphics quality is looking pretty nice. The 3D graphics rendering is quite good. If you have a look on the gun here, you can see how much detail we are getting. And it's looking smooth enough. Once again, if you have a look on the ground, you can see the sharpening and the 3D graphics rendering. Pretty nice for sure. And here in the FPS meter, we are getting 60 FPS. So considering the price segment of the device and the hardware we got here, 60 FPS is pretty good for sure.
Enemy in sight.
The speaker is also quite nice. Once again, 60 FPS. I cannot show this during the gameplay, but here you can see it's 60 FPS if you are looking in the game widget here. So let's play the game.
Friendly XS-1 Goliath incoming. Friendly XS-1 Goliath is landing. Stealth chopper inbound.
Contact. Down.
Kill confirmed.
Tango down.
Gameplay is really smooth with good graphics quality.
Headshot. Contact. Enemy. Headshot.
Kill confirmed.
Enemy down.
Kill confirmed.
Down. Changing mag. Cover me. Tango down. Target. Sight. Changing
Sentry
mag.
gun ready for deployment. XS-1 Goliath is ready.
Get down. Sniper.
UAV online. Stealth chopper.
Enemy is snipers. Target down.
Kill confirmed. Friendly stealth chopper inbound. Sentry gun deployed. XS-1 Goliath incoming. Winning this one.
Sniper down. Enemy down.
Kill confirmed.
Headshot.
UAV online.
So as you can see, graphics quality was really good. Everything was nice and smooth, and we were getting 60 FPS while playing Call of Duty Mobile on Moto Stylus 2025. Now let's play Asphalt Legends Unite. So here in the FPS meter, you can see that we are getting around 30 FPS. That's the max we are getting. So even though the graphics quality is looking good enough, we are getting only 30 FPS. That's clearly visible in terms of smoothness. And once again you can see here that we are getting 60 FPS, so that's the max we can get while playing Asphalt Legends Unite on our Moto G Stylus 2025. The good part is there was no frame drop or lagging. Now let's play PUBG Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of PUBG Mobile, you can see by default HD graphics with high frame rate is selected. I can select HDR. If I'm selecting Ultra HDR, then the extreme frame rate option is getting disabled. If I'm going to smooth, then still the extreme frame rate is the max possible option. So I'm going to play the game on HDR graphics with extreme frame rate instead of Ultra HDR and Ultra, because in games like PUBG Mobile etc. people prefer better FPS. So let's play the game and let's see how good it's going to be. So here in the game widget you can see we have selected the turbo mode once again and we are getting 60 FPS. So that's quite nice. Let's see whether we are going to see any fluctuation during the gameplay. So if you have a look on the ground here, you can see we are getting great amount of details. That's quite impressive. And we are getting 60 FPS. So once again, that's quite nice that even though the device does not come with very high graphics processor, the CPU and GPU, the graphics quality is very nice and we are getting 60 FPS. That's good enough.
Did you do that?
So once again you can see we are getting great amount of details and everything, and we are constantly getting 60 FPS while playing PUBG Mobile on our Moto G Stylus 2025. And here we go. While I was checking the map, I got busted. So you can get the idea that still the graphics quality was pretty good and we are getting around 60 FPS while playing PUBG Mobile on our Moto G Stylus 2025. So let's close it, and now let's have a look on the battery status. So after playing all of these games exactly for 40 minutes, that's the duration of the video recording, the battery percentage moved from 71 to 60. So considering that, you can assume that you will get around 6.5 hours or 7 hours of high-end heavy graphics gaming on Moto G Stylus 2025. And talking about the heating issue, the device is not even slightly warm after playing all of these games continuously for 40 minutes. So that's quite impressive. It's totally at the normal temperature, so there is no heating issue at all. And even while playing the game, we didn't face any throttling or frame drops because of the heating issue. So if you are a gamer, considering the price segment of the device, you will be happy with the performance. The only thing is that you won't get more than 60 FPS, because in all of these games the max we got was 60 FPS, and in Asphalt Legends Unite it was only up to 30 FPS. So that's all for now, friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.